Here we go, Bobby. It's Wuzzup time again. Once again, it's the Lincoln County News. And what's new, Bobby? I missed last week. We had a little event down the miles there that I couldn't miss out on.
Yeah, right. Well, Marva stepped in, did just like clockwork. You know,
yeah, we're a great team.
You throw her right in there. She never misses a beat.
She's a great pinch hitter, isn't
she? She sure is. But
we got a couple of exciting things going. We got a new intern here at LCTV. And
from Bhutan.
From Bhutan. Her name is Chocho. And she only speaks 6 languages. And we're going to teach her how to speak Maine, too, Bob.
Well,
you and me will be able to get Maine.
We actually had a karate studio.
We did. We had to have a translation
that I couldn't pronounce, so we had to bring her in for.
Do you remember what that was?
Yeah,
on the front. I think it was. We got on the front page here, folks. We got on
Ishiru.
Ishiru.
Let's go with Ishiru.
Clement Bailey. He's the owner of the Maine Ishiru Karate Academy.
And a lot of young kids were really into that karate.
Yeah.
That karate's a thing that kids start really young, and they really get into it. But it's tough. But they just can't cut it.
Can't cut it with one person to a time.
Yep. And the other thing that's going on is a woman by the name of Haley Bazone. She founded this Hardy Roots Camp 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's basically a good thing is to get kids outside, and
everything they do is outside.
Yeah. They're fired up this year. She's doing all kinds of programs. She does a lot of stuff out at Hidden Valley Nature Center and biking and hiking and nature stuff.
Yeah,
so
she's running what'd you say, 4 week-long camps?
Yep.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Down in Bristol, they rededicated the Liberty Pole, which you can catch that dedication we've got on LCT.
Yeah, that was
on LCTV.
It's right there in the it's a little triangle of land there
right across
in
from
Bristol.
Deb's Diner there, right beside the town.
Yeah. So anyway, Chad.
And Ross Gibbard was the one that refinished that pole off.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He did an amazing job, and Dave Swens put together all the video to make it all happen.
Bobby Ives was he's the co-president of the Bristol Historical Society. He gave a nice talk because he's natural at talking. He does a beautiful job with that.
Yeah.
But how about this this new town manager in Wiscasset? This is not a normal transition.
No. He went from ambulance director to the next town manager. And he sounds like he's qualified for the position.
He's got 17 years of experience in emergency medical services. And so he's going to give it a try. So
well, he must have the right mojo for it because to be in the ambulance business work, it's a crisis all the time.
Yep. The COVID-19 it's slowing down the Wiscasset, Waterville, and Farmington Railway. They got a project. They're building a museum, and so anyway, of course they have a plenum of volunteers that come from all over the country.
Yeah,
and
work on those trains
enthusiasts. But they're going ahead. It's going slow, but anyway, they shut down their regular operations in March. And
how about these folks down in New Harbor, Stacy and Al Crossetti there?
Well,
the Governor's Award for Tourism.
The Hardy boat is that's a staple for running people out to Monhegan Island. I was telling Larry off camera, I don't know if Monhegan has had any cases yet, or are they letting people on the island?
I don't know if they're letting people on the island, Bobby.
Yeah. So
I don't know if they're running back and forth. I know they said they were doing some bird watching and whatnot, and a reduced number of people on the boat, but I'm sure they wait all year to get that cruise going, and so
I'm going to have to talk to Evan Hauk. His caption for the Village Grill said "Village Grill Fire," and I go, "Oh no, a fire!"
It fires up, Bobby.
It actually says the Village Grill fires up customers with new pizza menu.
Yeah.
So there's a new place to try pizza. Quite a few places to get pizza.
There is. There's a bunch of places in town, and they're all pretty good, too.
Yep. And that's it for the front page.
We've covered the front page, Bobby. What's on the inside?
Well,
Reunion Station, they've reopened their dining room.
That's good news.
Good for them, yeah.
Yep. And the Damascotta Farmers Market, the open air market, I should say, and they're gonna stay open through July. They're gonna Susan Murphy, she actually pitched to the selectmen. She wanted to open both sides of the street.
She did. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen, I guess. Well, I'm not sure. There's an awful lot to closing the whole street down. There's an awful lot to it. And More than meets the eye. Damascotta, though, they've approved their first adult-use cannabis shop.
Yes, they have, but still, Big Dave
He's
is-
waiting for the state, though, I think,
Yep,
isn't he?
still has to. And so anyway, Damascotta, they approved their contract for oversight of Vine Street project. You know, that area, town here has had, they've had drainage problems since I can remember. I mean, people have that, live in that area. Their basements flood from time to time. It's
Yeah.
like no warning. They
Yeah.
all have to have pumps in their basement. So anyway, Gottlieb and Gorski Engineering and Surveying, they're gonna oversee this project so that they can get this water problem
see if
rectified
they
once
can-
and for all.
Actually, also, they're going to repair the ladder truck. That needs $15,000. Is that what
Yep.
it was? Yeah.
And
Fix the
a
waterway there.
little
And
over-
Waldeboro's going to fill in for them.
They also gave a little overview of what's to happen in the back parking lot. They're taking bids right now to, God help us, get our restrooms installed. And
I don't see it happening this year, Bobby.
there's been a couple of times in that back parking lot I wouldn't mind having a restroom.
Oh, shoot.
You know, this article here is it's interesting, but yet it's scary.
The plastic larvae? Yeah.
You know, the microplastic fiber pollution in the ocean is impacting the larval of lobsters. And it's at each, it says here in the article, they have 4 different stages of development, and it's affecting each stage of their development.
And it's affecting every animal in the ocean.
Yeah. So,
Crazy.
I don't know. Electronic sign going in Wiscasset, better Wiscasset than Damascotta. But anyway, the county commissioners, they got a building there right up by Big Al's, over by the what was it, a Seabasket. And so anyway, they're going to put an electronic sign right there on Route 1.
And all the candidates, lots of write-ups about the candidates. This is the last week of newspaper, Dave, before the for the election next week, Bob.
Yep. 14th, right?
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday, Reed Manson pandemic temporarily halts effort to bring new health facility.
Yeah, the other thing going on, Waldeboro they've been waiting for Miles Health has been bucking to have Lincoln Health, I should say, has been bucking to have a satellite office over there in Waldeboro. And they're, so anyway, it's on hold right now, but the...
See what happens. Monongah Valley, they're gonna put fall sports out there if they can.
Yeah.
Matt Lash been doing a lot of work over there, and they've come up with a plan.
Yeah, it goes, I think they're guided by the Maine Principals Association.
There is,
And,
there's all
so-
kinds of controversy over that.
Yep.
I'm privy to some of that information. It's like, I'm not even sure that it's feasible, to be honest with you, but whatever.
A lot of broadband stuff going on. There's a lot of grants out there. A lot of towns are trying to fund broadband. They got to go to the town to transfer funds, and so anyway. But there's a lot of free money being passed around
There
out
is,
there for broadband expansion.
What I can say, what I've learned here is these towns need to be careful of who they're dealing with and make sure they're dealing with a telecommunications company and not a cable company, because cable companies do TV and broadband on the side, and communication companies like our own Lincoln Tidewater, they're an internet company, they're a broadband company, and they know what they're doing, and so there's always I hear it all the time. People complain about their speed, and a lot of it is the cable company's speed.
Well, speaking of Tidewater, they, of course, they're going to be supplying high-speed internet to the town of Bremen, the whole town, and they've got an issue. There's actually a shortage of fiber optic cable.
But they say they're going to get it, so and I think they will.
Yep.
I think they will.
How about this? The whole scenario up there in Alna. The town of Alna is going to ask voters. They want the Alna voters to approve $50,000 for fees that have been accumulated. Well, $25,000 has been accumulated already, but they're asking for $50,000 for legal fees.
They're expecting it's going to go longer.
Yeah, because as I read later on in this paper, is the the planning board is going to revisit that sportsman's club scenario. So that's not over with.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Bobby.
And this is big news up there in Edgecombe, Watershed Center for the Ceramic Arts. Years ago, we did a Wuzzup show there, and it was, back then, it must have been 10 years ago, and that barn up there was really in rough shape. Well, they're going to tear that barn down. They're going to build a new studio. They went and pitched the Edgecombe planning board. They saw no problems, and that's exciting for them up there.
Yeah.
How about South Bristol taxes? What is this? What's going on down there?
Geez, they raised the tax rate to $3.92.5.
Yep. And so anyway, they...
As opposed to the Damascott is 16.
Yeah, right. So they proposed a new tax rate, and I don't think people down there are going to be complaining. They also approved transfers of $240,000 to reduce the tax commitment for the upcoming year.
Yeah, that's only like a 25 cent per thousand raise. No biggie. You know, I found kind of interesting. Last week there was a big editorial that JW wrote about one of the people running for selectmen over there in Waldoboro.
Yep.
And the guy's response was pretty interesting, I thought.
Yep.
You know?
He put some effort into it.
He did. He did. That was like a Marilyn Bean response. It was a good one. You know? Yeah, but Glenn's got a good article here, good about voting, you know, vote absentee. And that's a pretty contested selectmen's race over there in Waldoboro.
Yeah. Yeah, they got 4 candidates for 2 slots, right?
Yeah. That's going to be pretty interesting how that one's all
We
going
got
to
a
play.
Bangor Daily News submission here that says that Maine has paid out $1 billion in jobless benefits.
Imagine that.
Yep.
Imagine that.
Wow.
$1 billion. Just to people in Maine.
Topsail Farm, they're still promoting their, they're going to have July 30 and 31, August 6th and 7th. They're going to be showing movies up there. That's at 365 Bremen Road, or Route 32.
Yeah.
And so a lot of letters about candidates.
Yeah, new farmers market in Waldoboro, too.
Yep.
Long Cove Farmers Market. Where's it? East 40 Farm up on Route 220. All right. I guess so. I'm not sure where that is. You, Bobby?
Well, I think it's...
On 220, eh?
Yeah, it's on 220.
It's on 220.
Southbound or northbound? I don't know.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but George Hutchins Jr. passed away. I
Yeah.
didn't realize he'd been in Alaska all these years.
Yep.
Fisherman up there.
Fish Ladder's got their fundraising quilt article. We spoke a little bit about that last week.
Maine's seeing a bunch of historic numbers in the absentee ballots, which I got to get mine. I'm going to go to the town office this afternoon and get mine.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, one or the other. I don't understand it.
Maine they're extending their jobless benefits 13 weeks for workers
Yeah.
still needing aid. And the selectmen have accepted a $182,000 road work bid from Hager Incorporated. And so, anyway, they got 2 other bids. They got Crooker and Pike Industries were the other bidders. They're going to pave the Coggins, the Fogler, and the Rock Schoolhouse roads.
Yeah.
And they're going to build a sidewalk in Bristol Mills.
Yeah, they're going right around the corner there from the town office here before we go down on the
Yep.
Lower Round Pond Road, I think. Yeah.
Bristol Area Library Summer Reading Program. It's going to happen a little differently. Readers are asked to email the library and
How about just community Tai Chi on the beach, Bobby? Go down
Yeah.
and take some lessons. That looks like a pretty good time.
Well, Mary Ann's a friend of mine.
Is she?
Yeah. She'll.
A couple of old guys like us down
Yeah.
there, we probably get hurt, Bobby.
Yeah, we probably would.
Or hurt something.
Well, you fall face down in the sand.
that's what I'm saying.
not too comfortable.
I'm not sure I'd get back up.
And then we got Wayne Farron. He's teaming up. He wants to get into his real estate business into Round Pond. He's got 2 heavy hitters.
He's got quite a team there
Aletha
going,
Young
huh?
and Jim Mattel. They're calling themselves Team Round Pond
Team
because
Round
Jim runs the coffee shop down there, Round Pond
Yeah, I
Coffee.
didn't
So
realize that.
He's got a built-in office right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I enjoyed the story here. Where is it about the baseball?
The
The young fella does a good job writing that.
Yeah, and the guy talk about burning your arm out.
Yeah,
Those are the days you pitch every game.
every game, yeah.
Yeah. So the we got a candidate, 4 candidates running in they're going to be running in Dresden for one selectman seat.
Yeah, South Bristol.
Alyssa Smith, smart girl. She's from Newcastle. She graduated Bachelor of Arts, majoring in psychology from Nichols College. There's that little blurb about all on the planning board reconsidering the Golden Ridge project.
That one's not gonna go away, I don't think, for a while.
Yeah.
Not gonna go away for a while.
Somerville fields a complaint of a racist post by an official in that town.
Yeah, I see
How
that.
dare them. Freeman's going to vote on the Great Salt Bay budget.
What else we got on this back page here, Bobby? Jefferson to vote on the cell tower revenues, cell tower revenues, budgets. A little couple pictures there, Paul and his helpers there out at the Pizza Hut.
Yep.
Jefferson's going to vote at the school again in November.
Westport Island got a $4,670 grant, Keep Maine Healthy grant, to keep people safe.
A lot of that needs to be going around, Bobby, I'll tell you. What are we, Section A or Section B, Bobby?
I'm picking up the one I got, A.
All right.
So you had a 4th of July cruise,
Hello.
right? And that was held in Whitefield. And the other thing going on up there in Whitefield is the Sheepshead General Store has got a huge crop of organic strawberries.
Yeah, picking strawberries. Boy, I've had some Clark's Farm strawberries, a couple of 3 or 4 quarts so far this summer.
Yeah,
They've
they're
been
delicious. Nothing like fresh strawberries.
No,
nothing.
Can't beat them. YMCA, they're going to collaborate with Spears Farm and get some vegetables out of them.
That's cool. They said that they called up Spears Farm, and the next day they had all the vegetables they needed.
Yeah. Good. Congratulations, Rhonda Hanna. She's going to hang it up. She's been over Lincoln Home a long time.
13 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
We talked about broadband. There's Somerville. They're going to vote on a municipal broadband network. Interesting. More on the Waldoboro people that are setting.
Davis got a police here. This is interesting. There's burglaries happening around the Damascotta area, and the people take their bank cards and their identities, and they go to a branch office. Somebody was burglarized. They took their pocketbook and they went to a branch of a bank in Freeport, and it didn't work. But anyway, Chloe Maximum she's busy.
She's a busy girl. She's going after that Senate seat pretty hot and heavy, boy.
Yeah, she is.
But if you're going to get in, you might as well get in to win.
Yep. I don't know. She's 30 years old. I don't even know. Yep.
I don't know.
Newcastle's going to vote on their budget at town meeting by referendum, July 14th. Oh. So Deborah Otter's got her art showcasing at the Pembroke Art Gallery, as does Stephen Bush.
Yeah.
2 entirely different artists.
Brenda Erickson, she's going to be up the CLC YMCA with her art and stuff. Yeah. Might mention that Damascotta town meeting is going to be held next Wednesday at Great Salt Bay School, and we're going to film that, so it'll be on the next night, Thursday.
Oh, nice.
Next night at 4 o'clock, I think.
So we got to congratulate Calvin Dodge's granddaughter.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Dodge. What's she doing, Mackenzie? She's getting married.
She's getting married, and she's moving to Hawaii as soon as her new guy there gets out of...
They were already married.
They're already married, and they're going to go to Hawaii as soon as he's in Lackland Air Force Base in Texas, San Antonio. Richard Hatch, I think, trained. You know Richard, don't you? I think he trained at Lackland Air Force Base back in the 70s, yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Coastal Kids Preschool turns 25.
Can't believe they're 25 years
I know,
old.
amazing. Isn't
Boy,
it?
that has been a great asset to this community.
It sure has. And that young fellow on the left of that picture is my wife's grandson. That is Percy Crowick.
So, Percy's digging it there, right?
Oh, yeah, he's digging it. And boy, doesn't he dig, you know, I told you I got a drone, Bobby.
Yeah.
So we've been out flying the drone. Man, he loves that drone. Droney, he calls it. Good time.
Maine's
little
governor is allowing, as of Friday, July 3rd, 3 more states, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, can come to Maine without quarantining. Massachusetts people coming in now?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Everybody's in.
they're coming. You know, Bobby, we talked about that fella there by Tiger Cummings that wrote about this, Justin Verlaine. But how
Yep.
about that Rayburn? Guy pitched 75 games and won 60 of them. 678 and 2/3 innings.
Yeah, there was one of the segments in the article said something about, this is before people knew about burning out your arm. Paula Roberts has got on the trail in Lincoln County, every week she's got a special place to go. This week it's the Stetzer Preserve. It's up in Jefferson. It's right off, it's up by the Hidden Valley Nature Center. So,
Yeah. Some nice pictures over there of Fort Edgecombe, too. Yeah. ATV registrations are required. All kinds of good stuff.
we got the clam vandal ordinance and we got the fireworks ordinance is going.
Yeah,
to,
well, they're going to, if you get caught
vote in
destroying a
Waldeboro.
clam flats over there for the seed, you're
You
going
don't
to
get a
banned.
license.
You don't get a license ever.
Yep.
Good for them. Boat parade up Damascotta Lake.
And we got 3 running for 2 seats on the Newcastle Board of Selectmen. And a resident in East Booth Bay, Cheryl Bladen, she wrote Dancing at the Colony. And that's about the Colony Hotel, which started down in Kennebunk. And then she wrote about coming back to Portland, and anyway, it's available at Sherman's bookstores. Haley Hardman and Brandon Salerno at Jefferson. They had a baby boy, Oliver Chase Salerno.
Was he the one that was like 9 pounds or something?
Yes, he was.
Jeez, that's half grown, for God's sakes. East Booth Bay, they've launched a local new. East Booth Bay launches a new book. Author Cheryl Bladen, Dancing at the Colony.
Well, they had a little party for Norma Baldwin. She was the organist at the First Baptist Church in Waldeboro for many, many years. And not only was she the organist, they're saying she was like the jack of all trades for the Baptist Church there. And churches they're mostly still virtual, but they are, some of them are opening now.
See, YMCA, they've announced their campaign chairs for fundraisers for this year. That's good stuff. What else we got here, Bob?
Well, Lee Evans, it's got a picture of a night heron. My wife says it's not a night heron, but
What does Miss Sherry think it is?
well, she doesn't think that's a night heron. So anyway, she's.
What do you
got
think? Is it a misplaced seagull or something? Or what?
Well, anyway, it could be an abnormal crane or something, but anyway.
Well, you know, there's only one way to find out, and that would be called Lee Emmons.
Lee Evans. Well, maybe Carl Capon of Whitefield knows. He graduated from Emerson College.
Well, they could.
And so anyway, I don't know if they specialize in birds or not, but anyway.
Damascotta history of Calvin Dodge. But God bless him, he writes every week.
Enjoy your trees and shrubs. What the heck? What is that kind of tree right there? Look at that thing. And then Lee also wrote about I was reading a little bit about this guy was attacked by a hawk, and it sounds like a horror movie to me. But anyway.
You suppose Stephen King had anything to do with that, Bobby?
No, Peter wouldn't do that. Yeah, they say they had that 4th of July parade on Damascotta Lake.
But they didn't do the Round Pond Parade this year, did they?
No, they didn't, and that spurred on Louise McElhaney,
Yeah.
and his wife she's the wife of Hugh. But anyway, they said they're going to do it every year.
It's not a bad idea.
No. So anyway, I'm out. We got 2 minutes. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know, Bobby,
Let's
what
see.
do you want to talk about? We got a new intern. Her name's Cho from Bhutan. Is going to join us for the summer. We got Tyler behind the camera there working hard.
Yep.
Our man Dave Swens has gone to the beach. He's down to the beach every Tuesday now, and then he's in the Ellenwood Center on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Yep.
What
What's he do at the beach?
He says he works, but I think he does a lot of sightseeing.
Oh,
down there,
really?
And I'm
Okay.
sure he does a lot of mingling, knowing
Okay.
Dave.
Yeah.
But outside of that, what else have we got? We got a lot of good stuff going on here. Next week we're politicking with town meetings with the Damascotta people.
Everybody's politicking.
Yeah, we got a couple of great chamber chats coming up. Next week we've got Miss Lisa is going to have Stephanie from the Merry Barn.
Yep.
We were down and did some filming on that, and they're going to set for an interview. And then the following week we've got Chip Davison has somebody, I don't know exactly who, lined up from Wiscasset. Anybody that's interested, we've sent out the Wiscasset graduation video that we did here at the studio, and copies are available here for $20 bill. Hope you will participate in getting those. We're going to wait a while before we publish that per
And
request.
if you have a business and you want to advertise, we can work something out here. You can advertise right on LCTV.
We can do
very
a lot
reasonably.
We can do a lot of
And,
sponsorship advertisement. We got the capabilities to fly a drone now, do a little aerial video,
And if you're a chamber member, go in and talk to Lisa. You might possibly be able to get on the chamber chat.
you could.
And
very well. So
that's
all kinds of good stuff happening. You know.
LCTV's never been more busy, I think.
Well, we're trying, Bob.
Yeah.
You know, I don't necessarily know what we're doing some days, but we're doing something.
Yeah.
It's better to do something than ponder and not do anything.
Right.
So that's kind of always been my motto. But folks, we want to thank you for sharing this time with Bobby and I. Our craziness called Wuzzup. It's been real. We'll do it again next week. So he's Bobby Weir. We got Tyler Davison and Cho behind the camera there. I'm Larry Seidlinger. It's Wuzzup time. We'll see you all back here next week.